Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. American Airlines Arena the place, and the Miami Heat will be on their home floor as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Come out strong and make their opportunity to do just that. One of the guys you're going to see tonight, Victor Oladipo, when he is just a monster, he uses his strength to his advantage.
I mean, he's probably stronger than like 95% of the guards that he plays against. Uses it well, gets in on the offensive end, which most guys are physically, but on the offensive end, he's physical.
Incredible wingspan, lets him do things that most guards can only dream, Ernie. I really love watching this kid play.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Tip-off approaches.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Welcome to the American Airlines Arena, home of the Miami Heat, and a great venue for basketball. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. And it's Fournier in at the three. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he had.
And he gets it back. Three-pointer, Wade. Shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Payton outside. And they double up Payton. Baseline jumper. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Whiteside kicks to Dang. An absolute pound from three-point range. Tang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And so here's Orlando. After Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Dang. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Oladipo dishes to Fournier. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And so here's Orlando. And Oladipo, here we go. Payton outside. Fournier for 3, and he gets it to go. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Like as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He's handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 6, and it's Wade penetrating. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Wade. Dang's got 5.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
No good from Bosch. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Payton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those threes, and the tide can turn for you.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you got to love it. Picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Passes to Nicholson. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Azania. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Outside Jennings. Here's Marble.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jennings out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Smith. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. And it's Gordon in at the 3 slot.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one. Well, we know until last season the Heat had been the kings of the Southeast Division. They won 4 straight division titles. But all of that changed last season.
Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. And it's Gordon missing. Miami trailing. Richardson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Nicholson passes to Smith. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Richardson, no luck.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Miami with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. There's the triple. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Richardson's got 6. In the quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And some changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bosh. And it's Dang in for Winslow. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Victor Oladipo comes in for Nicholson. And it's Payton in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Fournier. He has 5. Vucevic, a screen on Richardson. Hayton, an easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Magic lead by 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And stolen by Richardson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Richardson's got 11.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Wade kicks to Dang from about 19 feet. Vucevic with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And Scott Skiles has been around the league as a coach for a while now, coming home to where he played most of his career here in Orlando. And at times, he can be a demanding coach.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic has checked in. Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja's checked in. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Oladipo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic again can't hit. And Greg, you're right. Skiles is what we call a no-nonsense coach. Makes perfect sense when you think about the team that now Clarkie's going to go coach in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was great at developing players, and that's exactly why the Orlando Magic hired him. Plays with an edge, but he develops players quite nicely, too.
Holds him accountable, doesn't he?
Yep, well said.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Payton, and it's Dragic with the foul.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Wade gets the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the middle. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Wade can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
And he makes the first.
Hey, guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place.
There, boy.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Magic leading by 6. Now here's Jennings. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Stoudemire. Winslow's got his first 3 points of the game. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what do you think the team needs to do differently on the defensive end in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At one point, they managed to push out ahead to an 8-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic? Well, all right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just a...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, a solid quarter there for Richardson. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The Orlando Magic didn't make the playoffs last year for the 3rd consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. It's soon that will have to be the goal as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. He dishes it to Bosch. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, it's been a while for the Magic in regards to the postseason. Another year of missing postseason play. This latest playoff drought comes after they made 6 straight trips to the playoffs from 2007 to 2012.
It's Oladipo on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the Heat call time here.
And overall, this Orlando franchise has been pretty consistent in making the playoffs. They've had 14 playoff trips since the inception of the franchise back in 1989. Given how hard it can be for expansion teams, you have to say that's a solid mark.
To the middle. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Oladipo, here we go. Vucevic with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Oladipo outside. Payton outside. And they double up Payton. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it there. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Vucevic has got 6.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that. I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said.
Thank you.
Payton against Wade. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And a change for the Magic. Hezonja, he's checked in for Oladipo. Here's Hezonja. Shot clock at 6. Off the inbound, no good.
And, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
Payton drives in. That's good. Payton's got 8. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And really, they showed up in force, even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack. The Heat only 20 and 21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same.
34 seconds left in the third. Feeds it to Gordon. Dang grabs the miss.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
A different look for Miami. Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. And the technical free throw is good. Outside Jennings. From 11 feet away. Can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of...
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the corner.
And the final period of play just about to start. Orlando leading by 8. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Marble. Andrew Nicholson out there with Jason Smith. Then it's Watson, and it's Jennings in at point guard. Marble dishes to Nicholson. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
For 3, Richardson. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Dragic against Jennings. And there's the feed to Smith. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the whistle. It's going to go on Andrew Nicholson. That's his first foul. Wade, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And a switcher also for Orlando. Oladipo's checked in.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. That free throw, no good. One problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Right side comes in for Amari Stoudemire, and it's Dang in for Winslow. Orlando leading by 9. Outside Jennings, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Evan Fournier comes in for Marble. And it's Payton in for Brandon Jennings. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Smith with a screen on Deng. Back to Oladipo. Another miss by Orlando.
And for the Magic, they would try and address the bench for this season, both through the draft and free agents. You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top 3-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him, man, to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Yeah, you know, guys, he's never going to elevate that high, but he compensates and makes up for it with his height.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And Richardson drops them both. Orlando leading by 5 to the inside. Vucevic, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Here's Oladipo, and it's blocked. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. And Vucevic kicks to Oladipo. Tries from 10. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. .127 left in the 4th quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Take a look at what Fournier's been doing. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Takes the three, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Peyton. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
Azania, he's checked in for the Magic. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Heat, C.J. Watson. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Stoudemire wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come.
Well, Nick, what can you point?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our George.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For
Ricky Ross, T-Pain.